I think the hardest part of being a missionary is realizing how little we have to give and how much we have to receive. When I first came to Christ in the City, I came very enthusiastic in giving and providing and taking care of the poor. But little did I know just how much they were going to give me, and the lessons that they taught me or my fellow missionaries taught me have taken me way farther than I could have ever expected. I think that my desire to serve the poor came from definitely from my family. We definitely grew up with the attitude of loving your neighbor, whoever that neighbor may be. And then I came across Christ in the City when I was in college, and it really just captivated me in the way that they lived community life and then also had this service to the poor. And so I ended up coming to serve in 2020 for a summer of service program. And then after that, discerned to come, and I was a year-long missionary for 2 years and now have been the program director for 3 years. Christ in the City is a Catholic nonprofit dedicated to forming young adults, volunteers in our greater community in knowing and loving and serving the poor. We have groups of missionaries who come to serve for 1 to 2 years, either in Denver or Philly, and they commit to walking the streets in small teams and walking them consistently 5 times a week to encounter the same people who are living there. And the hope is always to build relationship. The poor often do have very significant material needs that we recognize, but we also recognize that there's this intense poverty of loneliness. So Christ in the City wants to come in and be able to offer relationship and friendship and support and a listening ear. A gentleman came up to me at our lunch in the park, and I said hey, how are you today? And he said, I'm good, you talk to me. And I said, whoa. And it just was just a simple looking him in the face and noticing that he's there and talking to him just brightened his day. So often we might be the only ones who do that day after day.
Colleen has shown me a lot in this ministry, being happy and joyful as she is, and goofing around. But then when it comes to important moments, she can be very serious. And I think it's easy to fall into despair when we walk the streets because we don't often see results of our ministry. Just seeing that she loves the mission so much, and her reminding me that through relationships we can actually see, okay, here is hope. Every single person has a chance to get better again.
It is often seen as a waste of time or not a very productive task, but it is in so much scripture. This is our call as Catholics, to be with the least among us, and it's just such a way of encountering Jesus, and it's never a waste to spend time with the poor and to meet Christ in them and to let them meet Christ in us as well. In those moments of darkness, being able to provide hope is definitely a gift that we have as Christ in the City. It's not something that always comes very naturally. Sometimes it's easier to despair with our friends, but we're there to try to be Christ to them. And so a way that we can do that is definitely being able to provide a little bit of hope in whatever situation we find them in.